Okay. What is going on, everyone? It's your boy Wesley Snipes, and I am right here with TipsyTrixie, and I believe she's about to interview me.
Maybe.
Wow, possibly. We're in beautiful Metropolis. Such a gorgeous view. I mean, I love what they've done with the place, you know what I'm saying? All that money that they've been making over at Farm, and you know, the industry that we've been building in this city. For us to have our own Metropolis is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Um, we used to have to import pop chicken. Now we have pop chicken here. It's fucking amazing.
All right.
It's great.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to TipsyTrixie Takes Over Tuesday. And today we're going to be interviewing one of your favorite Pop 1 streamers and players, Mr. Wesley Snipes. What's up, Wesley?
Oh, what's up? What's cracking? How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. Well, it's kind of been of a mixed day. Kind of hate my job right now, but then I got to get off early and come here and interview you, so I'm excited about that.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah. So, we kind of prepared some questions for you.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is just kind of run through those and play a little game in the middle. But then first, I think we need to tell everybody where we can find you online.
Oh, sure, yeah. You can find me first and foremost on Facebook. So fb.gg/Wesley5n1p35. And that's my handle on everything. So it's Wesley5n1p35. That's available on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. Instagram, I think. I don't know. Just if you're on a social, look it up. I might be on there. You never know.
Any interest in going for Twitch or anything else someday?
So I actually, good question. I started on Twitch about a year and 5 months ago, and I did that for about a month and realized the growth was like very stagnant.
Yep.
And I'm hungry, you know, I needed more, and I heard about Facebook gaming, and so I went on there, and within a month I had like tenfold what I had on Twitch, and I realized that that was the platform I wanted to be on.
Nice. Okay. Well, you and I have a very interesting way that we met. And so I'm going to just tell
Yes.
our viewers real quick. You know, Devil's Reaper and I were just kind of doing our thing, mowing over Pop 1, having a good time. I was really good, and then, you know, things happened, but we'll talk about that some other date. But him and I would just mow over squads, and eventually, you know, we would win most of our matches. One day,
Right.
and we always run with randoms because him and I like to be a team, and we never found that consistent person. So we ran with a random one day, and we had no clue
Right.
who he was, but
Yeah.
he was absolutely stoked about hearing our story. It was Hater 1981.
Hater. Oh yes,
Yeah.
Charlie. I
Yep.
love Hater. He's amazing.
Yep. So we randomly got Hater one day, which was a blessing because
Yes.
Hater was like, "You guys got to do more. Your story is awesome. Come on, guys, come play with me more often." And then,
He's
you
so
know,
right. Yeah.
yeah, we friended, and then he was like, "This guy is throwing a Valentine's duos, and you guys should totally join up." And we're like, "Oh yeah, who's this?" Wesley Snipes. And so like we were like sure, and we jumped in there, and like I was super shy because for me you were like huge. I was like watching you and I was like, "Oh my god, how am I gonna like ever like be so excited like you when you're streaming? Your
Right.
energy and everything is incredible." So
Thank you.
yeah, that's kind of how we met, was through this Valentine's duo in the last year.
It was through Hater. You're right. I remember telling Hater, "Hey, you and your wife gotta join this," and he's like, "Bro, I've got some peeps I'll throw in," and I was so stoked because it was a great turnout. I mean, we
Yeah.
all had a freaking awesome time. Yeah, we did meet there, and
Yeah.
yeah, you guys told us. You told me and Jamie me your story about how you guys met through Pop. You know, you virtually fucked, had a Pop baby.
This
You
is
know
so
what I'm saying? I
true.
was like,
Yep.
dude, I'm fucking mind blown. What is going on? VR is the future.
This game literally caused us to have a child. This is true. And I think that was the first
Look at this.
time.
This is a catalyst for this. It's crazy.
Watch out, everybody. Babies all over the place.
Yeah. Start with Pop Chicken, and then you end up finger licking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
it's crazy
my
out
God.
here, guys.
Dirty. That's also, I think, the first time I ever got to play with Vape Life. And his girlfriend was in there too, so that was so fun.
I convinced him to jump on, and this same like you, I was nervous because this is one of my heroes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, holy shit! I convinced Vape and this girl who's never played Pop, and it was the same with my girl. She'd never played Pop, so they both jumped in, and you know, I do have clips of that on my TikTok if you want to see the outcome. But that was crazy. I was like, holy shit! It's Vape Life. You know, like this guy is the freaking Twitch king of Pop, you know.
That's right. And like I felt the same way. I was like super nervous for you, so I can imagine getting Vape in here. It was like, okay.
It was, so I know exactly that feeling. It's a good feeling too. I like it. I wish you could bottle it up. I would sell it to people. Be like, here you go. You can have it.
Have some more.
Have some more.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to you folks that are in chat right now. We've got Space Roach. We've got Reaper. Hey, babe. We've got Jamie, Tatted. I know I've missed a couple. We've got quite a few joining in. We are getting started with Wesley Snipes here. And we're going to start with some really easy questions. I hope they're easy for you.
Okay, yes. I didn't study.
Okay, good. Let's shoot from the hip, like you said. Let's see how you do. I'll grade you at the end of it.
Okay.
Okay. Where are you located?
Okay, so I was thinking about this because I did read this question. I don't normally tell people where I'm from. I normally tell people I stream from space, but I'm gonna be honest here. For you guys, for everyone watching, because this is an interview about me, I actually stay in Illinois. I live in Illinois, kind of in the middle of nowhere, like 2 hours southwest of Chicago.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing. I'm glad I got that piece of information. Haha, world. I get it first. What about, here's an interesting question. What do you do for a living, or what do you do outside of Pop One?
That's a good question. Yeah, so me and my girl actually quit smoking cigarettes like 12 years ago with vapes.
Congrats.
At the time, thank you. At the time, we were actually, this is going to sound weird, but I used to be a professional magician, and I had come up with my own magic sets that I was selling at the swap meet, and Jamie was actually helping me sell them. And they saw how well we worked together, and they're like, bro, you guys got to sell vapes for us. And we looked at the price list and how much we were going to be making, and we decided to actually buy our own vapes, make our own liquids, start from scratch.
Wow, okay.
And build a vape empire. We've been doing, we own 4 vape shops called Boss Vapes out here in the Illinois area. That's where we make our, you know what I'm saying? Is that a vape there? You pulling a vape?
Nope, I'm trying to put my controller down. I noticed my arm is stretched out all funky now.
It is. I was like, vape for me? So we quit smoking with vaping. We started making our own e-liquid because I was making shisha for hookahs at the time, so it was kind of the same process.
Okay.
And so now we do that. I also run a side business called Festive Effects, where I create, basically, I use a projector and convert your house into whatever you want it to be. So if you want your house to be all like creepy or maybe look like a Harry Potter castle, I do all that, and I do that all through graphic effects, and people hire me. I tell them where to put their projector, they pay me money, they send them the file, and bam. I do that as well. I also have a side business where I created a magic trick. I can't tell you what it is because I would ruin the secret. It's really only available for magicians. But yeah, it's an old trick from like the 1816 that I recreated and redesigned and 3D printed and sold to the world. Now I'm actually working on the Stream Buddy, which is my newest product.
I actually saw that. Yep, I looked it up. It's really cool.
Yes.
Tell them what it is.
Yeah. So the Stream Buddy. So a lot of people don't know this. For when you stream VR, it's really hard, especially if you're a VR streamer. It's not like you're a flat game streamer. You got your mouse, you got your keyboard, you can just click your buttons. It's not like that in VR. You have your headset on. You can't see diddly squat. So normally what us streamers use are what these things called foot pedals, and that's normally what we do. We click the
Space
foot
Roach
pedals.
uses them. Yep.
Yep, we all do, and they're great, but sometimes you still have to kind of look through your nose hole and to navigate which one it is. So this thing is the Stream Buddy. It clips onto your controller, and it's a modular button system that allows you to add more buttons anywhere on your controller, and those buttons are wirelessly sending data to your computer to change your scenes and do everything. And it's really awesome. It's getting there. The prototype is working.
What state is it in? Yeah?
So the prototype is done, the proof of concept is done. Now I'm trying to conserve power, and I'm trying to make it so that off of one little cell battery, which is a CR2032, they're little like coin batteries.
Yep.
It should be able to run a whole week off of one cell battery. That's actually
Those are batteries that
rechargeable.
go in vibrators.
Yes,
I don't
they
know
are.
that. What?
Yes. Yeah, and we're talking about good vibrations today, so that's kind of, it's part of the. But yeah, it's really cool. I'm really excited about it, and I think it's going to be something cool for the VR community for sure.
Okay, awesome. So we're going to get into some Pop 1 questions. When did you start playing Pop 1?
March of last year.
Okay, March of last year? The year before?
No. March of the year before that?
Probably. Was it before the first full year of Pop 1?
I don't know, but it's March 27th of like a year and a half ago. So you guys do the math. I'm a terrible mathematician, so.
Yep, I think, so Pop 1 dropped in, I don't know guys, like, what, October of 20? Yeah, something like that?
Possibly.
Yeah. And so maybe it was 21, March of 21?
Yeah.
Last year?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Trying to calculate how old Pop 1 baby is.
Yeah.
Not that old.
Smart. You just gotta Google it. Oh, you're this old.
All right. So let's talk about your gamer tag, Wesley Snipes. And obviously it says Snipes, but you've used some numbers and stuff like that. What made you choose that? Are you just like the most badass sniper, or was there some thought behind it?
So Wesley Snipes has actually been a gamer tag of mine for a long time. PUBG, Counter-Strike, CS 1.6 back in 7th grade, and PC Bangs, where you paid $5, after you went to school to play for like 4 hours on the computers and just freaking wreck kids.
Yep.
It's always been my gamer tag because my name is Wesley, and I do prefer to shoot from afar. So whether it's a one-shot gun or a sniper, I do prefer to kind of be lurking in the shadows and pow, pow, pow. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I like to lurk. I lurk on streams, though. It's a little different. It's a little creepier.
It's still lurk. And the numbers is just because, fuck elite speak, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking cool.
Yeah, it is cool. And it clearly says Snipes, and it's screwing with our brains every day.
Right, exactly. Now, it's not so marketable. I've thought about actually changing the name, but also I'm afraid of being sued, and this way I can't be, so.
That's true, yep. I want to say hi to X Scrubby, we've got Michael, we've got Southampton, we've got a lot of people joining in to check out our guy here, Wesley Snipes. We are doing the TipsyTrixie Takeover Tuesday, and I got this guy here that I was just like, I got a spot. I had somebody planned, it didn't work out, and I was like, Wesley, help me out. And you're like, cool, I'm in.
I got you.
It was like,
easy,
it wasn't even
easy.
hard. Yeah.
No, it's simple.
So,
things are easy when they're meant to be, guys.
That's right. Well, let's talk about your level in Pop 1. What level are you currently?
57.
57. I'm a higher level than you. What?
Yeah, you've been playing longer.
Oh, I don't know. I had that huge stint where I couldn't play. Giant belly and, whatever Reaper did to me. But then
I'll give you guys a cool fact.
Yeah.
You did the thing and you're like, wait a minute.
We did that thing and then all of a sudden there was a baby.
And then it just, woo.
What's the fun fact?
Fun fact. I actually don't play the game unless I'm streaming. So
Oh,
when you see
okay.
me on, that's when I play. You can actually go back and watch my progress on Facebook to when I first started, my first clips to now, and that's everything I've played in game is
Yep.
when I was streaming, and yeah.
Okay. So, are you in any clans?
I'm not, but I am starting a snipe clan.
Ooh, tell me about that.
So I kind of want to create a clan just because the snipe community is getting kind of big.
Mhm.
I have a lot of homies who play. Pretty much everyone I know plays. We have a lot of cool clans out there. This clan, I kind of want it to be more of a good time clan versus like a get good clan. Kind of good vibes, more of like a place to belong, a place to be, a place to hang out with your snipe fam. You know, that's kind
Okay.
of the main thing.
And do you take
For sure.
any level of sniper, or are you looking for the good snipers?
I'm not looking for snipers. I'm looking for full squads. You know, I'm looking for
Okay.
people that can play together. You know, some
Yep.
people who are pushers, some people who are more lurking back in the shadows, some people who like to do a little bit of both, some healers, you know, like my girl, she's a great healer and a good finish off. You know, like
Yep.
sometimes I'll almost kill them, but I can't get that last one. And she just pushes ahead of me and gets that last 50, 60 that they need and they're done, you know.
Yep.
So
I'm a
sometimes you
good
need that full
healer, and I'm
squad.
really good in high damage, and I suck at finishing the kill. And that's just me.
Yeah, same, same.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can take out a whole squad except for that last tap.
Yeah, exactly. Always,
Yep.
always.
So, do you play in any tournaments?
I have. I
Okay.
have, but I don't like them. One, because I don't consider, people think I'm good, but I don't consider myself a sweaty player. I consider myself an entertainer, first and foremost, you know. And a tournament is kind of a different vibe. You die and then you spectate for 30 minutes, you know, and I only play if I stream, and if I'm streaming myself spectating, I have low viewership, therefore, off the table, you know, I don't
Yep.
really do it.
Yep. No, that makes total sense in how you only play when you stream. So, yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Alexa? What's up, Gregor? Thanks for joining us. We are in TipsyTrixie Takeover Tuesday, and we're about to play a game with Wesley Snipes. I get to the new part of my takeover that I really enjoy, and I think it's probably my favorite part. I get to ask Wesley what his favorite weapon is, but he doesn't get to tell me until we play the loadout game. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start our match, and you're going to go, Wesley, and you're going to fill up your wheelhouse with all of your favorite loadout. Everything in there. If you could have the perfect loadout, fill it up. I'm going to go off, and I'm going to try and fill up mine to match yours completely. And we're going to see how bad I suck. We
Sounds
will,
great.
yeah, we will meet up probably in a minute or two, but probably closer to where zone's gonna drop, and we'll
Okay.
drop our loadout in front of each other, and we'll see if I can match it. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to get us to the match.
Okay.
Oh,
And
nope.
while she's doing that, I'm gonna do a little jig for you guys. Okay, there you go.
Oh,
Wow, that was
man.
great timing, actually.
One more jiggy jig. All
All
right.
right. Gotta find me a loadout.
This is where everybody watching is gonna judge me. No, don't pick that up. And I'm not gonna even know what they're saying because they're in chat. Yes, pick that up. Why did you pass that?
Okay.
Nope.
Alright.
Okay, yes. I know. Oh, not that one. I did change the speed a little bit, so now I'm running into walls
I like
and
that.
shit.
I like that. I like the speed a lot.
Whoa!
I have to-
And the gravity.
Yeah, I don't even drink coffee, but I think this is what it feels like.
I know you don't do that, and I know you prefer the other one of that.
Now I'm curious, man.
I know,
really
right?
want to know.
Oh yes, this is a yes. And by the way, it
This
does
is...
it does not matter what star it is.
Ah, okay. I know what she just picked up. Okay. I already have one of those in my inventory for sure.
Ooh, This is the one where I think you do both. I will just make a comment that I know you choose both.
Okay.
Okay.
She's cheating now, guys. You hear this?
Nope,
She's
nope.
justifying.
I have done a fair amount of stalking to get this right.
This is good. You know, at the Snipe fam, we really like the stalking. You know, it goes really well for, you know, for our page and stuff here. It's really good.
There's one specific, and I don't know how hard it might actually be to find. And you, Wesley5n1p fans know exactly what I'm looking for. Because he happens to also play Simon Says with it. Oh!
Ooh! That was good.
Dang
I like
it.
that.
I need a backpack. That stream that you did with Simon Says had me laughing so freaking hard.
Awesome. I'm glad you guys like that. I should have clips. I should make like a TikTok from that or something.
It was so funny. You just you didn't even hesitate. You just, oh, nope, pow.
Yeah, well, at first I was kind of being nice, but then at the end I'm like, alright, it's time to end these jabronis.
Yeah, the zone was coming in and I was like, you gotta finish this up quick.
Yeah, I know. Everyone was probably biting their nails. That was a fun one. That was actually all thanks to the homie Nelson, Common Ground Gaming. He gave me the idea for the Simon Says. He's actually one of my friends, good friends, and one of my mods on my page.
I like Common too. He's been very supportive and he's very connected with the community. I really like it.
Yes, yes. He is not one to fuck around with, alright? He's definitely someone you want on your team.
Well, Common Ground. I mean, it's very much exactly what it means, and yeah.
Yes, exactly. He lives by it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Alright, I have my loadout. Where do you want to meet?
Alright. Let me make sure I got mine. Yes, yes. I feel pretty good about this. This one right here is suggestive just because I know that, I'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like we're headed back to Metropolis, so if you just want to...
Metropolis? Okay, yeah.
Head that way, and this gravity thing, I always think that is a good idea to get me where I need to go faster, so I don't bore all the viewers.
This is great. When I seen that you did the high fling, and I was like, oh yeah. She knows what she's freaking doing. She's a professional here, guys. You're not watching some chump, okay? This girl knows what the heck.
You did not watch my first stream ever. I had Roach, I had Hater, I had like everybody in chat telling me just to open the mirror. I literally could not get the screen up.
Open the mirror.
It was hilarious. So dumb.
Are we meeting in the same spot where we started?
Yeah, sure. Let's go there.
Okay. Where it all began. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We got a poppin' chicken.
That's one of the things that I really like about your streams is your entertainment level is great. It's definitely, it keeps me hooked. I like the singing. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot to me. You know, I try to bring that, you know, to the table. You know, a lot of streamers, I think, forget that, you know, yeah, they're watching us for gameplay, but I think they want to be entertained. I think for a second, you know, we have so many problems going on in the world, and I think just for a second, if they could just escape for an hour or even half an hour, and if I can make that possible, you know, all the better for sure.
The only one that I'm always like, oh my god, because I always watch your stream and it's always later at night, and I put the baby down. And then I have it on and I can hear it. And then you've got your like horn that blows, your alert, and I'm like, turn it down fast, turn it down fast.
Okay, I will turn the horn volume a little bit lower.
No, you should totally keep it. You just totally keep it.
We don't want to wake the pop babe.
Yeah. In your next stream you watch, I'm gonna be like, thanks for waking Pop One baby. Yeah, I know at one point Devil's Reaper wanted to put on there the Purge horn, and I'm like, oh my god.
That's awesome. That's a great idea. Yeah, I love that.
Alright, let's see how good I got this. So, I know you run with one of... Oh, let me drop this stuff. I know you run with one of these. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay, and so I also know that Oh, bananas.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Okay.
The shield, I went with shaker, but I've seen you pull both.
Oh my God. Oh my
Okay,
God.
okay.
Holy shit.
Okay, this one was obvious. We did Simon Says to it. Bang.
Oh
Yep,
my God.
yep.
Okay.
Okay, this is a necessity. Oh, wait. Oh, do you have that one too?
Oh.
I know you have that. What? Oh my God. Now I'm sad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went with Uzis because I know you like sometimes carry Uzis, but I should have gone with Matadors because you have been playing a lot with them.
Yes.
This one, I didn't even think.
Yeah. So
like the
I love the
RFB.
RFB. Okay, so I used to run AK Seiko.
Yeah.
And those were my two guns. They did stuff to my AK. I'm very sad about it. I've already cried about it. Don't worry, it's okay, chat. But
Here's a
RFB
tissue.
has filled. Thank you. Oh God. I told myself I wouldn't do this. The RFB, the RFB has filled that void in my heart. And you know what? A lot of people just been pushing me lately. And that's why I pull out these bad boys. You know, you give them a little, you know what I'm saying? And
I
it's
totally
finito.
should have I should have went with the Maddies. I went with the Uzis because I think I saw it. You know what? I probably got you mixed up in my brain with Hater because he does like the Uzis.
You know what? I did like the Uzis, but sometimes I'll pick them up to drop them for Jamie.
Oh,
so
okay.
sometimes I pick stuff up in my inventory because she loves Uzis.
Yep.
But I
do
do
that
love
for
them.
Creeper too.
They do have a good place in my heart, and they're definitely longer range than the Matadors for sure.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But I don't know.
I like the RFB too, even though that they've changed the damage to it. I still like it.
It's still Rex. You can still hold this sucker and shoot someone from afar.
Yeah.
It's basically like a CX and an AK.
Making a pop one, baby.
Making a pop one, baby. Freaking easy.
Now, and I think I went with the op because I've seen you in the last few streams use an op, and I thought, oh, maybe he's leaning again. Yeah.
So, okay, so it goes in between. So this is definitely a for sure, and I would possibly substitute the op for the Maddies. So sometimes I will substitute these two.
Yep.
It depends how I'm feeling the lobby is. So I kind of get a vibe from the lobby. Like if I feel like I'm gonna be sniping people a lot, I will pick up an op, you know. But if I feel like I'm gonna be doing a lot of close quarters stuff, I do that Matador for sure.
No, that makes sense. I want to say hello to Rob, Fixer, Matt. Let's see. I'm getting better at kind of checking chat, but my God,
That's
I
good.
know I've
important.
missed,
That's important.
I've missed plenty of you, and I'm sorry about that. But that's not important. What's important is this guy right here, Wesley Snipes. We're doing our TipsyTrixie Takeover Tuesday with this Mr. Man, Wesley Snipes. You guys probably watch him and follow him and everything, but if you don't, you need to go onto his page, like his page, and then follow his gaming. What is your streaming schedule? Do you have a schedule?
I do, yeah. I stream every day. From anywhere, and so it's not a concrete schedule, but I stream every day. Sometime around 8 to 9:30 p.m. CST is when the stream is going to start, and then it usually lasts about an hour or two.
Yep, that's CSP. That is Central Space Time.
Yes. I see what you did there. I like that.
Oh, God. All right. So this is your favorite loadout. If you can have everything that you wanted, here it is. And then let's talk about weapon secrets. Do you have any specialized secrets that you want to share with our Pop 1 community watching?
Pop 1 secrets. I mean, I think everyone knows the basics, like the Maddie. The Maddie is easy to reload. You just, instead of going like this and going like that, obviously, to reload, you want to throw it in and cock your hand to the right, and then that's your reload. So you do it all in one motion, and then it's reloaded. So I think everyone kind of knows that. You know, trick shots are cool. I'm trying to learn them. I'm trying to pick them up, and this is actually something I learned from Vape Life. like jump shots or something I really want to start working on, and I have practiced it and I have gotten a few, and those are cool. And those are where you kind of build a wall, right? Oh well, this is going to be different because of the gravity,
Yep.
but you build a wall. This is actually going to make it easier. You build a wall, throw yourself up, and shoot.
Yep. As
you're aiming down. So those are really cool. I wish I could get them more often. I think I just need to start working on them more. But I don't have any tips and tricks, guys. I'm a basic player. I try to use strategy more than anything. I love battle royale games. I started with PUBG, and then went to Apex, and then to Pop 1.
Yep. All right. Well, what's your least favorite out of all this fun stuff around?
My least favorite, possibly maybe the Uzis.
Okay. See how bad I did, you guys? I picked up the Uzis, and those are his least favorite. Oh, good question for you. Do you know what my favorite happens to be? I'm guessing not, but I like to see if you guys watch my gameplay at all or hear what I say every time I do these. Nope. You want to know what my favorite one is?
What?
God, they don't even have them around here. What the hell? This is like the worst shopping experience ever. Aha!
Oh, okay, let's go to gun store. Oh.
I got it right here.
Is it nades?
It's nades. It's my favorite.
What?
I love
nades. God.
Oh yeah.
I don't use them.
I've never played with Saddest Clown, but I have a feeling he would be my favorite teammate if we played together. Because it's like he loads. I don't know if you've ever seen him play, but he'll load his entire wheel with like 2 nades, 2 nades, 2 nades. And then maybe one gun and maybe a sword or maybe a heal, maybe a shaker, but it's all nades.
Oh my god. Wow, that's crazy.
Yep, and he'll tell you he's the easiest to kill because he never runs with heals. But he's so badass with them nades that like it didn't matter which way you run. Yep. It's pretty nasty.
That's crazy. Yeah, I need to start using them more.
Yep. So why do you stream? I know the answer
a few
to this.
reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
You're an entertainer.
I am. Yeah. It's true. Yeah. I kind of just wanted. Well, the thing is, I'm gonna be honest and be candid here. So before I started streaming, I have never watched a streamer. So it was kind of a weird thing. I started playing Pop 1 and decided, hey, I should stream this. And then I started to watch streamers.
Yep.
And to get an idea of what it is, the framework for streaming is, like how do they present it? Coming from an entertaining background, I was trying to see how kind of people did their digs and kind of built my style around it. I wanted to do something where I can build a community of like-minded people who I could entertain and we could all just kind of have a blast and possibly maybe make some side money from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I'm about the good time too. Although lots of my list of players now are sweats, and so I have to go in with a little bit of a serious mindset, but I'm about the good time for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I like throwing grenades at my enemy and then them popping back and hit me in the face, and I laugh about it. I'm just like, that was the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah. I'm so glad Jamie doesn't use grenades because that's what she used to do in Call of Duty.
Hear that, Jamie? Pick some grenades up. Do it.
Don't do it.
Do it. No. Do it in your next stream, and I will send you some stars.
Oh, God. Oh my God! Now we gotta do it. Oh shit!
All right, so let's talk about your teammates. So you like to pick your other half as your teammate always, or do you base your teammates on whether? I mean, you only stream, so I'm not going to ask you whether you're streaming or not. But how do you choose who you're playing with?
That's easy. That's super easy. I don't. I got my girl addicted, so she plays. And honestly, if I don't play with her, it makes her sad. She's like, "Why didn't you play with me tonight?" I'm like, "I didn't know you wanted to play." So I just always ask her now because I don't want her to be sad, and I love playing with her. So why not? Yeah. And then for my third, it's usually someone who VIPs on my page because I created an economy system on my stream. You can earn money. Snipe bucks is what we call them.
Yes, and it's exclamation here?
Yes, exclamation here is to claim your 2 snipe bucks when you get there. Exclamation BUX shows you how many bucks you've earned.
Okay.
Being a subscriber earns you 400 a month. And then engaging in chat and posting a comment that's a decent sized comment. That way people don't spam.
Yep.
A decent sized comment every 5 minutes earns you 1 snipe buck. So it's actually.
How about this is my decent sized comment. Does that work?
Yeah,
Just kidding.
actually, I'm trying to count the characters, and I'm like, yes.
So you're streaming right now, is that correct?
No. This is all you guys. I wanted to give you guys a spotlight.
Ooh, nice. So you're not even gonna have this on your page. Okay, well I'm gonna have to share. I'm gonna have to share it to you so you have it. Yeah, for sure.
Yes. I wanted everyone to go to you guys. I wanted you guys to get all of this because this is amazing what you do here. This is really cool.
That's awesome. Thank you. Let me see who else we've got coming in here. I keep turning around and running into the green screen. That's like, yeah, beginners. You can tell I'm totally JV here. I'm not varsity like y'all watching. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Lena. Hey, Raging Handicaps in the house. What's up, Jose? Okay, I got to do it. Raging Handicap! Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Mine's not as cool as his, but yeah. Maybe if I've had a few
guys?
drinks, I get raspy.
Yeah, you gotta. The sky is blue. Let's go. You gotta.
Perfect. All right. So you've been playing since March of 21. What is your earliest skin, or your most earliest legendary skin? Your favorite skin? What do you got?
My first favorite skin was the Dark PJ. Doing the core event. I was like, dude, that's me. I was like, I'm PJ, but like, I would wear black. I wouldn't wear blue. You know what I'm saying? I would wear black. But then I went to detective because I feel it kind of looks like me. So
this here?
Kind of how I don't. Yeah, this. Yeah, what I'm wearing right now. This feels like
very slick.
Yeah, this is something I would definitely wear if I cared about what I looked like in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't dress like this.
Jamie, this is what you need to buy next time you're out.
Bam! Look at that.
Yep. Nice
I feel
little
so
gift
fucking
right
good.
here.
God damn.
Woo! You gotta buy this costume. Make him wear it when he's
rub
streaming.
the dirt off the goddamn shoulders. Baby. Ow!
Yeah, you could get a little sticker to put on your Oculus. It's like sunglasses like this.
Yeah, yes. I used to have one when I streamed on a Quest. Actually,
dang,
I had when I first started streaming, I had like an 80s synthwave vibe, so I had like these 80s sunglasses.
Yep. Sweet. All right. Well, okay. Let's pretend like I'm a new player.
Okay.
What is something that you wish you knew in the very beginning that you know now that you would share with me?
Okay, I got you. Okay, if you're shooting someone, right? And you look at I actually just talked to Jamie about this the other day. If you're shooting someone and you're losing the gunfight, okay? If you've got less hits on them than they've got on you, then you need to put your gun away immediately, build, and back up. That's what you gotta do. You have to do that. People who don't do that die, especially me. But that's the biggest freaking thing. If you know you're gonna lose that fight, put the gun away and start building, and also fly instead of don't ground walk. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I were to build that wall, I built that wall in front of me. I built a few walls, then I build one. You can actually hold your hand behind you and build behind you. I don't know if you guys knew this.
Yep.
And then you can go here, grab that wall, and fly off. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be flying, because even if you don't have a sword in your inventory, you can still get around faster by flying. So always fly. Don't fly in the open. Make sure you're flying behind things. But yeah.
That's really good advice for me, since like I said, I can't finish off an enemy. I can get high damage and then it's no good. So I need to put away my gun and build. You're right.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
A and trigger, guys. A and trigger.
All right. So are you willing to share stats with us?
Yeah, I mean they're all available. I think if you go to pop1stats.com, I think all my stats are available. I checked the other day and I was 5,000 MMR for some reason. I'm not even good, but somehow I got there. So
That's pretty awesome, though.
yeah, thanks.
What would
Yeah,
you
I
say
have
your...
hit 5,000 twice, so this is
Okay.
feels good. Yeah.
I will never hit that, but whatever. Not about me.
I
What
nor
about you?
I normally average 4,750. That's pretty
Okay.
much my median, but sometimes when I do get sweaty, I can get up to that 5,000 range.
Nice. Well, what about your kill rate or your win rate?
I don't know. I don't have it on hand. I can pull it up
Okay.
actually. Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
I'm like, whoa, okay. These are questions. These are good questions.
Well, while you're looking it up, do you care about rank placement?
No, I
Not
do
at
not.
all? Okay.
I could care less. You know, for a second, I really wanted the trails,
Yep.
and that's really all I cared about. Now I don't care at all. I would rather be lower rank because then I can kill noobs. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Looks good on the stream.
So what color are you pooping out right now?
I'm pooping out red. That's
Red.
my
Okay.
that's the rank.
So you did make
I'm
masters.
I'm at master. I'm a master last season, master this season.
Okay.
So I'm good enough to be good, but not good enough to be the best.
Yep. I'm pooping out
Um,
diamonds, which sometimes hurts a little bit, but that's okay because
that
Reaper
does
poops
hurt.
out master, and that's kind of how we roll. So.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Okay,
baby.
so
Don't mean to be sharing that kind of deep, dark secrets.
okay, so do you want me to look up my stats for the week or for the season?
Let's do week. Where you at right now?
Okay. Weekly win rate is 27.3,
Okay.
which is okay.
Mhm.
Average kills is 4.5,
Mhm.
so decent. Average damage is 563.5,
Okay.
so that's okay. Average loot 71. I am a loot monster. Okay, I'm a
Uh-huh.
loot goblin.
Uh-huh.
So that makes sense. I've played 11 weekly games. I have won 3 of them. I've killed 50 people. I've done 6,198 damage and looted 785.
Nice. You're a beast, is pretty much what you're saying. You should be pooping out that red. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's okay.
Do you have any weaknesses that you want to share?
Oh shit. Weaknesses, huh? Yeah. I think overly aggressive people. People who push really hard. I have trouble with that. And I
That
think
play
that's
with you or against you?
Oh yeah, against me.
Okay.
Also, weakness is having teammates that aren't as good, and having to carry the squad. That's definitely a weakness. But I think that's also
Yep.
strength because it makes you a better player for sure.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, it kind of highlights where you're good, and then that other player's
Right.
like, "Thank you for playing with me. I'll follow you
Right.
now." So let's talk about those follows. We are doing the TipsyTrixie Takeover Tuesday. Today we are doing an interview with Wesley Snipes. Snipes, where can we find you online?
You can find me on Facebook Gaming, Wesley5n1p35. That's exactly how it's spelled. I'm also on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I'm on the stuffs. If there's a thing, I'm probably on it. Check it out.
Nice. All right. So we all love and adore this game. It's done a lot for some of us, especially those with, some social anxiety or COVID freaking out or whatever have you. There's a lot of things that Pop 1 has done to some of us that has been really, really therapeutic. So in what ways
Definitely.
has this game helped you?
I think it gave me the love to entertain again. I haven't entertained professionally since I was 18. So, I actually did professional restaurant magic from like 13 to 18 around those time frame.
Yep.
I had a circuit at one point where I had like 9 restaurants I would do in 1 week and stuff. So it was cool to kind of come back into the scene and you know, present myself. You know, I've always wanted to be an entertainer. I love singing, I love rapping, I love making people laugh, I love acting. You know, I was that geek. I was in theater, you know, I was in choir. I did all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes. You and I would have been friends in high school.
yeah, definitely.
I liked the weird kids. Like I liked the people
Yeah,
that
that
were
was definitely
creative
me.
and artistic, and like I hung with a bunch of male skaters, and that was kind of my
Yup.
thing. But on the other side of it, I was like, "You're freaking
I can tell
weirdest
by the
person."
outfit.
Right?
You
Right?
look like a skater. Yeah, this is a skater outfit. I like it.
Yep. And
It's some Avril Lavigne type shit, right?
very much so. My new Tipsy logo speaks very much to my personality, my dark side.
Yes, I like it.
I have this nice, chipper, positive voice, and I really am a positive person. It's just I have a twisty dark side. I super do.
It's okay. You know, you
Yep.
have to. That's the balance of life. That's why there's a yin to a yang.
That's
There's no
right.
negative without positive. There's no dark without light.
Yep. I can say Devil's Reaper and I, we trade off who gets to be vanilla for the week and who doesn't.
That's awesome. I think me and Jamie do the same thing. Sometimes I'm a dick and sometimes she's the dick. So.
You know.
No, sometimes you gotta lift each other up. When one is feeling down, the other one comes through. You know, that's kind of how it works.
Very much true. All right, some fun questions for you. I know I've never seen you do. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Any favorite foods that you like to eat while you're playing VR?
I don't eat while playing VR.
Okay,
I think that's
I didn't think so.
disgusting.
You
No,
don't like that? That
well, no,
sound?
it's not that. I don't want my controllers to be dirty and stuff like that. You know, 'cause it's gross. You know, I actually just had a talk with my grandson about eating and playing on the computer downstairs. I was like, bro, you can't be doing that. All right, you gotta go wash your hands, and then you
Yep.
play. You know.
I'm
So,
just realizing
but I do have favorite food.
these aren't my controllers, and I'm a germaphobe. And,
Oh God.
Reaper did his 24-hour stream where he was eating.
Oh,
while
and he
I'm like,
switched. Oh
man.
no.
Okay, I'm
look,
sorry.
You see the Cheeto fingerprints on it.
No, stop. No. Don't talk about it. Ew.
Oh God.
Oh, God. All right. More fun questions. Do you have a favorite holiday? What is it?
Ooh. Wow. It's very bold of you to assume first off that I have a favorite holiday. But I think Christmas. Christmas
Okay.
is my favorite for sure. It's amazing. You know,
Okay.
I really like it. Sure.
Any particular reason? Is it family? Is it gifts?
Yeah,
Is it
it's all
season?
family. You know, I grew up. You know, my mom left me and my dad when I was 8 months old, and my dad raised me. And you know, he was a drunk, and you know, I got my ass beat growing up. We moved around a lot. I was super poor. I lived under a bridge for like 3 years of my life. I was homeless. I lived in Skid Row in LA. You know, I did all that stuff.
For real?
But
This is all real.
this is real. Yeah.
This is incredible. Okay.
Yeah, and so I had a really tough upbringing. You know, I remember asking my dad, like, yo, why doesn't Santa come to my house or to our house? And he's like, oh, it's because we don't have a family, because it was just me and him, you know.
Oh
And
my God.
so growing up, you know, now that I have a family and I get to experience what Christmas is like and what it's supposed to be like, everything I missed out as a child, and all
Yeah.
the things I get to do for my kids and my grandkids, it's amazing, you know, and I love it, you know, and I
Isn't
would
that what it's
never
about?
trade it for
Like
anything.
taking your experience and making it better for your future, which is
Yeah,
your
exactly.
kids and your grandkids. Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I didn't know that about you, and I appreciate you for sharing that. So thank you.
Yeah, of course, definitely. I'm
All right.
totally open.
So us Pop 1 players don't get out to do a lot of things outside of Pop 1, or at least I have this idea that we spend a lot of our free time playing this game.
Right.
Do you have time to watch TV? If you do you have a favorite movie?
I don't watch movies that often. I do have a favorite movie. It's definitely The Matrix, for sure.
Okay.
The Matrix is definitely my favorite movie. Either that or Snowpiercer.
Uh-huh. Do you
felt
hang
really
out with
good.
Mad Daz at all?
I don't. No,
Oh.
I don't. But he used to hang out in my stream, but he stopped. But he
You
used
guys
to.
share the same favorite movie.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, before
he
the
was always
heroes
a
came out, Daz, I mean to say
yeah,
exactly what you
yeah,
said.
right. Yeah, we used to play a lot together. Chubbawoo, right?
Uh-huh.
Isn't
Uh,
that his username?
no, Mad Daz
Chubbawoo?
84.
Oh, oh shit, my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Mad Daz. Oh, Mad Daz. Yeah, I've talked to him a few times.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, you
Hi,
guys share the
Mad
same.
Daz.
Yeah, he's probably on
We have
here.
the
Let's see if we got any newbies on here.
we have the same taste, Mad Daz. You need to hit me up. We need to run some fucking games.
Yeah, his cat's name is Neo.
Oh wow. Did you say Mew?
Neo, like in the Matrix,
Neo.
Neo. Yep.
That's
See, guys,
awesome.
I do listen.
Amazing.
All right. So,
Dope.
when you're playing Pop One, are you?
Okay.
And I'm gonna guess. I haven't
Okay.
actually seen what your preference is, but I'm gonna guess. Are you a coffee, energy drink, tea, or soda person? And I'm gonna guess.
Okay.
I've never seen you drink. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with if you have to, other than water, soda. Huh?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
I quit drinking soda about 3 years ago for my health and stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, so I don't drink anything if it isn't water, but I will occasionally drink. So I pretty much just drink water. That's all I drink.
Okay. So I was kind of right.
Yeah, you're really close. But if I am gonna drink something that isn't water, I will make myself a nice chai latte. Delicious.
Ooh, I'm a tea drinker. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So when you're jumping into matches, do you warm up? Do you use the training park? What do you do, or do you just dive in hard?
I just go in. It's the same way like in the pool. Like I don't pussyfoot around the little kiddie side of the pool and try to get my toes in there. I just jump in that bitch. You might as well. You know, you might.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and the reason I asked that question is because I used to not use the training
Is this
park.
zone coming?
Yeah, probably. It's okay.
Okay.
We're
Alright.
good. It's a
Whatever.
slow-moving
Alright.
zone.
Okay.
So I used to not use a training park, and then Rad
Okay.
Fox. I watch Rad Fox. I don't know if you watch
Oh,
her
yeah,
or
on
know
Twitch.
her.
Yeah.
Yep, and I watch her, and she uses the training park and she practices, and so like I started going in there. I've seen Raging use it. I've seen Common in
Nice.
there. Like, and I thought that would be an interesting question to ask. Like, just how do you warm up? Do you use it?
That is good. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
good.
We're
I
gonna
like
move out of
that.
the way here.
Actually, I do occasionally will go into TDM once in a while and play one or two of those.
Ooh.
And I actually got that idea. Whoa, where the hell are we?
I don't know. I hit that running backwards.
Oh, there you are. Oh, there we are. And I got that idea from Shadow actually, Charles Younger.
Yep.
He'll go into TDM and warm up, and I'm like, that's not a bad idea. So sometimes I'll ask Jamie, hey, you want to play a few TDMs? But it's very rare and seldom.
Okay. So you do sort of warm up with TDM sometimes.
Yeah, maybe once every 50 times, yeah.
So do you generally play squads, or do you play other ones
I
too?
love TDM. I
Okay.
absolutely love TDM. But I don't play it. I only play squads. But I think it's because the people I play with, they expect me to kind of play squads and stuff like that. But honestly, TDM is fire. And I really liked Metropolis Battle Royale. That was freaking dope. I loved it.
Yeah, that was fun when it first came out. They did that really well because I think people wanted to
Yes.
play in this area, and just making it
Yes.
a zone was
I
very
still want to play
intelligent.
in this area.
Yeah, custom lobbies.
It's like this is like you, which is the old map, versus the guy she tells you not to worry about, Metropolis. You know that's
I can see a meme now.
yeah. Don't steal it. I'm gonna do it, please.
Okay,
I have
okay.
a great mind.
I can't wait to see it. All right, let's see. What about youth players? Let's talk about squeakers. What are your thoughts?
Oh. Squeakers are cool. You know, I'm inclusive of any player in any game in any sport. it's just about respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If the kid has respect, it's cool. I don't even care if they're loud, as long as they have respect. You know, I'm not gonna name any names, but you guys know a few out there that don't have that, and you know, sometimes have to be reminded that, hey, you know, this is a cool community where we all get together. But you know, honestly, squeakers are just better than us. They're sponges. They're sponging information,
It's so
and they're faster,
true.
and they have quicker reflexes. All right, so don't. You know, let's not tell the squeakers, hey, don't play this. Let's not gatekeep. These kids are the future, you know, for sure. We're the past, unfortunately.
There is another piece to it, is when you get that one that is just awful, that doesn't want to res, that wants to shit talk your stream, or you know, what have you. It makes for good watching. I got to tell you, from the watcher perspective, when I'm
is it good?
Yeah, when I'm watching streams and I see that damn kid that won't just freaking res, I'm on the other side of it watching, and I'm laughing.
And you're on the edge of your seat.
I am like, what the fuck? Like, I'm getting angry with you. And so, like, you might be getting ready to rage quit, but, like, on the other side of it, I'm just, like, super entertained. Just like that kid.
That's
such
awesome.
Man. Yeah,
that's actually really good. I like knowing that, because now I kind of know that, you know, maybe.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily just kids. I don't want to say it's just kids, not at all. Sometimes
but just anyone. The bad,
those rashy players that you just want to.
I'm thankful, you know. Honestly, in my whole Pop 1 career, I gotta say the whole community's been super freaking nice, you know. Like 7 months ago, I started getting like recognized in lobbies, and it was weird for me. I was like, "Whoa, what?" They're like, "Yo, you're that guy on Facebook." You know? And I was like, "Oh shit, man, thank you," you know. And it's so humbling, but also it feels so good and empowering, you know, to see that I'm, you know, getting out there, and that's important for me for sure.
Awesome. Well, let's see here. Let's move into zone a little tighter. Where are we gonna go? All the way over to corner, somewhere around here. We'll just go down here to the dirty area where it looks all grimy. Yeah. Grime.
This is the same. They actually, I think, got the idea for this spot from Ready Player One, the stacks.
Oh, yes. I can see it now.
That Wade Watts
movie. That movie actually inspired me to look for a VR game, which then I found this.
Same, actually. It sparked an interest in me. I'm like, is VR kind of to that point yet? You know, and it isn't, but, you know, we are getting close, you know,
And I was like more hoping for the creative style. I was like, God, I want to make my own player. I want to make my own avatar and like go in and like I was like, if they just made Fortnite in a VR setting, and then I learned about Pop 1, and I was like, hey. So,
definitely the best game made.
For sure. Okay, this is an optional question. Optional because I don't want anybody to feel left out. Who is your favorite streamer to watch?
That's easy. It's actually Red Legend. Red Legend Gaming is actually my favorite streamer to watch. I think he and we've had a lot of conversations, but he and I kind of know that this is more of an entertaining sort of deal, and he kind of matches my energy, like
he's
like
funny.
that too.
He's on really late, so I don't get to watch him very often. But he is funny, and I like his. He does many different games too, and I seen him like in a kayak the other day, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Amazing. Okay,
and then he was playing like Indiana Jones or something.
Yeah. So Red Legend not only is a great entertainer, but he's a great streamer. He's a great friend, and he just keeps me hooked. You know, it doesn't matter what he's playing. I'm always tuning into Red Legend.
Yep. He's pretty awesome. I agree. I'm gonna have to stay up really late one night.
That's my number. That's my number one. But I have plenty of streamers that I watch all the time, and you guys know who the fuck you are. I'm always in your streams.
Poking fun at him. All right. So let's see here. Oh, this is a good question. Do you have anybody that you want to thank that gives you the time or the patience for you to play Pop 1, set up Pop 1, put your time and like artistic talents into Pop 1. Whether this be like somebody at home, somebody in the game that's inspired you, or maybe you
I'd
have
like to
mods.
I'd like to thank my girl Jamie. She's amazing. She's definitely so supportive of anything I do. You know, she really just believes in me and stuff, you know. She comes through, you know, she's very supportive. I like to thank her because, you know, in order, I think, to be successful in anything you do, you got to have a strong backbone. And I think Jamie's that rock for me, you know, that backbone that keeps me going, you know what I'm saying, that lets me know, you know, what I'm doing is good and validates me, you know, and I think that's important for any streamer, you know, for your mental health and for everything, you know, for sure.
Yeah, and let you know all that time and effort you're putting in it is worth it. Absolutely.
Correct.
Thank
Correct.
you, Jamie. Thank you, because this guy is awesome to watch. Who is this guy? It's Wesley Snipes. So we are doing the TipsyTrixie Takeover interview with Wesley Snipes. If you haven't already liked, followed, and shared this guy, Wesley, where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook Gaming. That is fb.gg. Wesley, fb.gg/Wesley5n1p35. All right, and that's on Facebook, that's on YouTube, that's on TikTok, that's my handle and everything. Check it out. Yo.
All right. All right, you guys heard it. So go on there, like, follow, and share. But he's not live right now, so you better stick around because we're getting close to the end. All right, so a few other questions. Everybody wants to know. Nobody really wants to know this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. When you're playing VR...
Don't tell the people that. Don't tell the people that.
Everybody wants to know.
Oh, yes. I believe you know.
Boxers, Brief, or Commando playing VR?
I'm actually a boxer brief guy. So.
Okay. Combo. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. You know, you get the it holds the boys.
Yep.
But it also it's not tidy whities, you know.
So you creepy folks out there that are lurking in the stream right now, that are taking those making your own super Excel spreadsheet on all these interviews and what they're wearing under, you know.
Boxer briefs, and it's actually pair of Thieves brand. So just so you know.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds very Victoria's Secret.
I love Pair of Thieves. They make great shirts, make great underwear. They should sponsor me. They're amazing.
There you go. Now you better not get my stream cut off for saying that shit.
No, if anything, you'll get extra money. I don't know how it works.
Yes. All right, so let's see here. It's saying my Quest battery is low. Let me I didn't grab the battery.
Plug it in.
Yep.
Plug it in.
Take a quick break and go grab it real quick. You can talk if you want to hang out near my avatar here and entertain.
What's up, guys?
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's right. We're watching Devil's Reaper and TipsyTrixie. All right, this is the greatest thing ever. She does these interviews. She interviews people, and it's freaking awesome. And I love everything that you've done here. It's super awesome. I think this is gonna do very well for the community, and as well as like highlighting people that people don't know. So that's really awesome. Freaking love Metropolis. What they've done with this place, it's freaking amazing. All right, Tipsy's just charging her headset. All right, it's almost dead. She's frozen in time. Look at these tattoos on her arm. Oh God, she's back. Oh, her hands are doing things. Are you okay?
Long twisty arms.
Oh, your arms do that. That's really nice. Wow. Oh God, mine are doing it now. Okay, I'm back.
All right. Cool.
She's got long, twisty arms. I love that.
I think I'm officially plugged in, and I have a battery now attached to my chest.
Perfect.
All right, perfect. Moving back into the questions.
Yes.
Okay. When do you like to hot drop, and when do you pod?
I hot drop if I get the feeling that there's going to be some hardcore jabronis in the lobby or on my platform. If I look to my right or look to my left and I see jabronis, I'm hot dropping. It's a vibe. Sometimes you just get a vibe, you know, you just kind of know when people are going to be jabronis, like, oh, these guys are going to be an easy fucking dub. And sometimes I'm wrong, you know, but you get that vibe. Also positioning, you know, but I'm not that good yet. I will look at my map and be like, oh, we're at a decent spot. Yeah, let's drop. I'm trying to get better at that. I know sweaty players do that a lot, but it goes by a vibe. I'm always kind of a vibe guy.
Okay. Well, I want to give a shout out to the people joining our stream that have been lurking for a little bit. Vilto VR, Roman Lopez, that's Captain. Mad Daz is in the house. Mad, we were talking about you earlier.
Mad Daz.
You
Just
guys
talking
like
mad shit about you, bro.
That's right. You guys like the same movie.
We do.
Yeah, we've also got Chris in the house. So thank you guys for joining. We've got Wesley Snipes here. We're wrapping up the last quarter of our interview. And
Hope you're feeling all right.
That's right. Thanks for that. I want to talk about something that you always say. You say it all the time. And actually, it's really funny because I used to be a huge wrestling fan. And I love The Rock. And you say it all the time. Is that where you got it?
So yeah, I don't watch wrestling, but there was a summer in 7th grade where I did watch wrestling, and that's when The Rock was popular. So I do remember him calling people jabronis, and I remember playing, I think it was PUBG, and like me and my nephews used to always play PUBG, like every freaking, it was amazing. And it was an inside joke where he just called everyone jabronis, and it just kind of grew from there. So it fits, you know. People are just jabroni sometimes, and you know. But I think there's a little bit of jabroni inside of all of us, for sure.
That is so true. Like, and you said it the first time I heard you said it. I was like, yes, because I find myself saying jabroni not as much as I used to, but it used to be in my regular terminology. It's hilarious. Now your coin phrase, and I love it. So thank you.
Yes, I know. I'm gonna get sued by so many people.
Oh, that's all right. I don't think jabroni's even in the dictionary. So I don't know if anybody.
I looked it up. I was like, oh my god,
everybody go look up jabroni right now. Bootylicious.
It's in the dictionary, and so is bootylicious. Yes, they got inducted into the Merriam-Webster dictionary, I think 2012 or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need to do more reading in the dictionary, apparently. Expand my knowledge.
As a rapper, you got to know your words, you know.
Oh, that's true. You do a lot of rhyming in your streams. You do. Yeah. So let's see here. Let's talk about stuff that I am super bad at. And I just said that, and everybody watching is like, I know what this question is. But a lot of people like to know this answer because they want to know what you're running with. So can you talk a little bit about your stream setup, programs, your surroundings? Tell me about that.
Oh, yeah. I have it on my TikTok, a video of my full setup, but it's actually, I have my own room. It's really small. Do we need to get in?
Oh, we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go all the way to heaven.
Okay. So my stream setup is I'm trying to measure it by. It's like a 6x8 room.
Okay.
It's not that big. Very small.
Yep.
Side of the house, so it's got the air thing going up on the side, you know, as far as your ceiling. Okay. The whole room's painted green. I've got a Valve Index headset with a Kiwi pulley system going down to my PC, which is running a 5900X CPU AMD processor, 3090 GPU NVIDIA graphics card, 64 gigs of CL14 RAM, and a water-cooled setup. And then I also have an AC unit that's sitting right where you are right now that's actually blowing cold-ass air. It's one of those in-room AC units.
Why am I so hot right now? It's not working.
It's because you're not... You need to have the AC unit just blowing at your face. Yes, there you go. Does it feel better?
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Oh, damn. They need to add the virtual coolers.
Damn it.
Yeah, so I've got that, and... I've got 3 lights, which I actually have pieces of white paper above them as diffusers. And they're these huge photography lights because me and my girl like to do photography once in a while. My camera is actually a DSLR, a Sony A6300 with a Sigma 13mm lens, wide angle. and that's going to a capture card, which picks it all up, and so on and so forth. I've got 3 foot pedals with the 3 foot pedal things on them, so a total of 9 foot pedals.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. Then I hang everything on my wall. I've got a nice little shelf that I put all my stuff on. I've got my B Haptics full suit, which I haven't been using lately. But yeah.
Okay. Want to say what's up to Freddie and what's up to Red Legend in the house? Hello.
Yeah, what's up, Red Legend? What's up, dude? I was just talking shit about you, bro.
he might have actually been on for that. I just, just now kind of looking, so he could rewatch it though. All the shit talking.
He's a quick liker. He's a quick liker. He's like me. As soon as you go on the stream, you like it. No, you go in and like it as soon as you go in.
I do that.
Yes.
I go in and I spam the like, and then I
spam
forget.
the like.
Yep, I forget to share, and then I sit there until somebody shares, and then I'm like, oh shit, share.
Oh yeah, share. I always go into a stream. I like it. I share it. If I'm a sub, I do my sub comment, and then I do like some stars. I try to do with the quad. Nice little quaddy.
Okay. Well, let's see here. Oh, this is a good question. We talked about your loadout. Do you organize your wheel when you go in?
The only thing I organize is my sword. As long as my sword is on the right, then I'm good.
Okay.
So I can flick out that sword.
Yep. And then, optional question. Here's one of those, don't want to let anybody, go crying home to mama.
Okay.
In your opinion, for today, who is the best Pop 1 player?
Okay. So that's a tough question because I don't watch enough Pop. There's a lot of people out there, and just because you're a streamer doesn't mean you're good, right? Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of people out there. I think the best Pop 1 player is yet to stream.
Okay. So you're pretty much saying it's that squeaker that's in everybody's stream that's just waiting to be old enough to turn it on and be like, ha, I'm better than all of you now.
Correct, yeah. There's a lot of great players. I think the best player that I've seen so far is, I think, Miss Hater. Miss Hater is probably one of the best players I've ever seen, for sure. That's an honest. Her, Raging Handicap, Skittles, those, and of course Hater's phenomenal, of course, but Miss Hater fucking wrecks, dude. She's fucking crazy, dude.
She does. Not enough credit there. You know what?
Oh yeah.
I really need to get her in as my first lady streamer interview. I haven't yet been able to lock in one of us ladies. We're gonna die now.
God. It's okay.
I feel us melting. I'm melting. This is the longest melt ever. Because I picked up shield.
It's okay. We just add a beat to it. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop.
No, it was all good. It's super you.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
All right. Let's see here. What about a proudest achievement? Do you have a proudest moment in Pop 1? Like, there was one time that, I put down 2 players with 1 grenade, and I was like, yeah.
Yes. My proudest moment was killing Wesley5n1p35 twice in that custom lobby that we were all in.
You did. Yeah. And that was probably because he was protecting his girl who was playing for the first time.
Well, no. So you would think that he rushed my girl, killed her, then I came around, killed him, and killed his girl. It was amazing.
Nasty.
It was fucking, it was the proudest moment of my freaking life. Let me tell you right now, to this day.
All right.
Love you, Wesley5n1p.
We're gonna die it off here in zone, and then go back to lobby.
And then we'll go into space, right?
Yep. And then I'll have one more question for you.
Okay,
so,
sure.
Who's gonna die first?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no!
I killed Wesley Snipes!
I see what you did there.
Totally did him dirty.
Oh my god.
I'll never get to do that. I did it.
Chat.
I got the confetti and everything.
She's a trick. Oh no, chat.
It's all about
Well
Tipsy and
done. Good
Trixie.
game.
What can I say?
I get it. I get the name now. It makes sense.
See, all right. Couple of things I wanted to say. Actually, I do have another question, but I want to thank you because you, and there are a couple of other ones, there are some that are coming out, you will actually do a stream in Spanish.
Yes.
You do, and I think that
Yes.
that's awesome because that reaches another level of our community that maybe that we're not so open to all the time.
Right,
And I
right.
sat there and I watched it. I had no clue what the hell you were saying. I picked up here and there, but I was like, this is awesome. This is what we're supposed to be about, right? Like sharing
Yeah,
love.
I figured, reach a demographic that really wasn't being reached. And I'd actually like to do a shout out to La China VR. She's actually a Mexican streamer, up and coming. So she does all Spanish, and I think there needs to be more Spanish streamers, definitely Mexican, more Latin, Cuban, Salvadorian. We have there's a lot of Latin people. I'm not gonna name them all, but
Oh, we do. We have people from so many different countries, so many different languages. But
That's
you're
true.
right. Like we run into them in the lobby, and I think we discredit them because we're so stereotypical that we're the best players, we're the only ones that matter.
Right.
And I don't really mean that we all really think that way. But
Right.
you guys have to remember that like our community is much bigger than we imagine it to ever be.
It's huge. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're only tapping into the English speaking market. There's Happy Nike Thailand from all the way from Thailand who comes in the stream, and he's got a whole group of Pop One sweats that play over there. You got people in Japan, super sweaty. You got people in Mexico, people in the US, people Australia, everywhere. Actually, the first person when I first started this game, I actually was coached by a Mexican guy. His tag name, his username is CV Reynoso, and he actually showed me how to climb and how to peak, probably my fifth game or something. And I used to play with him a lot, but that's on my Quest account, and I don't know how to add him on my Index
No.
account. I wanna add him and be like, bro, I'm a streamer now. Like you don't even know.
Yeah,
I've come
look
so
what you
far.
did. I'm
I
being
know, so
interviewed.
Come across this. Gracias, amigo. Me enseñaste mucho. Estamos jugando el mejor juego del mundo. Populación 1.
There you go. Thank you. Well, last question. Okay. And the last question is what kinds of things do you do for Pop One outside of this community, whether you're going to like meeting people that play the game or maybe you're in the Facebook community doing posts? What kinds of things do you do outside of playing the game? And I know one of them is it's sort of playing. You do custom lobbies, which are super fun. I've watched them. But I'll let
Yes.
you answer the question. What do you do outside of
Yeah,
Pop One
sure.
playing?
So, our custom lobbies, we do them once in a while, for the viewers here at the Snipe Fam, and people love those, and they're a great time. Also, I've made, I don't know if you know this, I'm sure you do, I've made a few songs about Population 1.
No,
that
I
are
didn't know
available.
this.
Yeah, I have a few songs fully recorded, produced, mixed, and mastered. Actually, my first one was filmed in mixed reality. I think me and Between Realities are the only two people who filmed a mixed reality video for Pop One, and mine happens to be the first
super cool.
rap music video available. It's pretty cool. I've got two of them actually, and then I released my second one on TikTok. But I've done 2 songs for Pop One, so you can tell I'm addicted.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I used to make a lot of Pop One memes. Back when I was really, really bad at the game, I'd make memes about me being terrible, like me hiding in the trees, like the Who's Eating, what's the name of that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? He's in the trees, and I always just put like Pop One
Oh,
glasses, and it's
Are
like
you talking
me
about the one
hiding
where
in
he's stuck
trees.
on the island?
Yeah.
I
He's
don't
on the
remember what
he's
it's
on the
called.
tree.
Yeah, I know what
And then
you're
I just
talking
put
about.
my trademark was I would just put Pop One PJ glasses on the character and make him about it, and
Nice.
so I did that a lot. Like when we
Give him a
had
good vibe.
0 hour, I did a meme about Jerry Seinfeld where he's looking in and Kramer, he's like, whoa, what's going on in there? He's like 0 hour Jerry, and he's got the glasses.
Yes.
To make a
Oh.
shit ton of memes. I don't anymore because I did that more kind of build my community and stuff like that. And now that I kind of have like a nice base, I'm just kind of streaming.
Yep. Well,
And
now,
I want to do one thing for all
yeah,
of my
sure.
creators out there who are watching this. If you're having trouble getting people, if you're having trouble growing your page, you have to realize that it's not just streaming. You have to create content off your stream. You got to create clips. You got to engage with people in groups and chats. You got to join communities. You got to be active in these communities. You got to be someone that people care about first and foremost, and then they'll watch your stream. People don't watch a stream and then care about someone. They care about someone and then they watch your stream because they care about them. You could do it any order you want, but that's what I found has been working for me better for sure.
Yes, I appreciate that, and I'm sure so do many of the people watching. That wraps up my last question. We did our TipsyTrixie takeover for today, Tuesday, with Mr. Wesley Snipes. You see his name right here. I'm going to get like awkwardly close so you guys can see it.
Okay.
We've got Wesley5n1p35. Where can we find you, Wesley?
You can find me on Facebook Gaming, fb.gg/Wesley Snipes. And remember, it's Wesley5n1p35. If you put SNIPES, you'll get an actor who played in Blade. Okay.
That's very funny. All right. Well, I thank you very much for your time. Would you like to share anything else with us?
I just want to say thank you so much for having me. This is great. I think what you're doing here is great. I think it's going to blow up. I think it's going to help build a branding for you and Devils. You know what I'm saying? I think it's something really good that you guys are doing here. You know,
thank you.
It's giving a lot of us who don't have a lot of visibility on certain platforms or certain areas reach other areas. You know what I'm saying? And we get to tell our story, and that's super cool.
Yep. And so I want you guys, after this stream, it's going to be found both on Devil's page. It'll also be on the TipsyTrixie page. But take that and share it out. For all those people that you guys know that maybe don't play Pop 1, that missed this, share it out. Find somebody who doesn't play Pop 1 that you think might be interested in it. Or maybe they know Wesley and you want to go ahead and share it out. But the important piece is we're all in this as a community. We want to make Pop 1 huge. It's big, but we want it to be huge. And in order to do that, it takes all of us. All of us getting along, all of us sharing it out, all of us sharing the love, and jumping into these streams. Wesley Snipes, hitting that like, that follow, that share, picking up them bucks, which I've never done before, so I'm going to do later when I watch you. I'll do it for the first time. Exclamation point here. I'm going to do it.
Here, snipe bucks.
Hell yeah. I don't know how it works, but I'm going to do it.
Exclamation mark items shows you a list of all the items that you can purchase with your snipe bucks. You can make me sing. You can make me do stupid stuff. You can even save up to get me pied in the face, which is what my girl's actually saving up for.
It's insane.
And you can also get merch. You can get shirts. You can get all stickers. You can get mugs. You can get anything you want with the snipe bucks.
Jamie, thank you for those stars. You got a good man here.
Thank you, babe. All right.
All right. Well, and I didn't mean to cut you off. So anything else that you wanted to share with us in our group before we say goodbye?
I think your list of questions is very extensive and covered a lot of areas I never even would have thought of.
Yeah, I want to make sure you were sweating. I want to make sure it was funny. I want to make sure you were uncomfortable. I don't know that I hit uncomfortable.
All three happened in one session.
Woohoo! Score. All right,
Yes.
my job here is done. Is there anybody that you would like me to see? Would like me to interview that I should put on my radar?
Yeah, I think you should definitely put Miss Hater on there. You definitely need to interview her.
Okay.
You've already done Common, right?
Yep, I did.
Done Space.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I haven't done Space yet. I have not done an invite for Space yet. I still have him on my list. Yep.
Do Space.
I've got Raging Handicap next week.
You gotta do a Rage.
Yep.
You gotta do Space. You gotta do Magnus.
Yep.
You gotta go Vilto. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go maybe La China VR. She does speak some English, so you'll be able to,
You might have to join me on that one. Yep. I took.
She's good enough.
I took Spanish for 2 years. Didn't get it. Right. I took French for 2 years. I didn't get it. I took German for a year. and then I took Spanish again. And for whatever
my God.
reason, my brain does not input foreign language. And I heard that it's like it's an art inside a part of your brain that it opens up and it works or it doesn't. And my fuse box is
Square
out.
box in the purple hole type of thing.
Totally. and I insult anybody like when I try. It's
Red
it's
Legend.
not even.
You should interview Red Legend. He would be an awesome interview.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys
There's
heard
so
it there.
many.
There's so many to choose out there. If you guys want me to do a specific streamer, I'm always in different streams. If you see me there, make a recommendation or hit up my page and leave a recommendation. Send me a message. Tell me I want to do one. When can I do it? I don't mind. Go ahead and hit me up and let me know. It's my turn. Get me on the schedule. But Wesley Snipes, thank you for your time today. I know that getting you on the schedule is kind of a last-minute big deal for me, and I appreciate you filling the open spot that I had.
Of course.
And I will be watching you tonight. And tell us your schedule one more time.
Awesome. Yeah, guys, I stream every single day, and my starting time is anywhere from 8 to 9:30 p.m. CST. All right, guys. So that's my starting time, and then I end anywhere 11 or 12. It doesn't matter. I don't know, sometimes an hour, sometimes 2. If I'm feeling frisky, I'll go a little bit longer.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you very much, and hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista, Tipsy.
I only
You have
know
a good
that,
one.
man,
Thank you.
from Arnold Schwarzenegger. It doesn't get any better than that. Like, I don't even know.
Hey, well,
like...
you did say Spanish and German.
God dang
Hasta la
it!
vista. Oh my God! So you did learn something.
Oh, somewhere deep in my brain, subconscious. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
All right.
And here's
See you later.
que te vaya bien. Que te vaya bien. It means I hope you have a good one.
Thank you. Well, I will see you later tonight in your stream.
All right. Thanks. Have a
All
good one.
All
Bye.
right. Bye, guys. All right. Wrapping up Wesley Snipes in my TipsyTrixie Takes Over Tuesday stream. I'm going to see him one more time here in the lobby. We're going to say farewell, Wesley. Have a great night. We'll see you later. And everybody in my stream, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all those likes. I appreciate your time watching the interview this week. Next week will be Raging Handicap. I hope you join me then. It's going to be phenomenal, just like they always are. And I will catch you guys all on the flip side. Later.